It's been nearly 4 years since a massive earthquake destroyed the lives of so many in Port-au-Prince. It was after that catastrophe that we met the children of the Have Faith Haiti Mission. And since then, so much has happened.
And best-selling author Mitch Albom has been operating that orphanage for the last few years. And recently, Fox 2's Amy Lange and photographer Michael Shore went back to check on the progress being made.
These are the children that we've fallen in love with in the years since the earthquake here, and the many trips here, so many new faces, so many new adventures, and so much progress here at the mission. Mitch Albom and the Detroit Muscle crew arrive at Have Faith Haiti after a dusty ride through the crowded and cratered streets of Port-au-Prince. The children here have been waiting for them.
Good to see you. How are you? Oh, look at your hair.
Mr. Randy. Say hello to Mr. Randy.
After lots of hugs, the Muscle crew quickly gets to work. And we can't help but notice how much they've done to improve conditions here. After the earthquake, the children were malnourished and sleeping outside. Now they have beds and 3 meals a day.
It's amazing what nutrition has done because we've watched them grow. They're all on the American Growth Chart now. It's amazing.
Tuna, water.
In addition to Mission Director Alan Charles, nannies have been hired to care for the kids, and a new family from North Carolina has moved here to help as well.
This is Jeremiah and Jennifer Hambrick.
There are nearly 3 dozen children living here until they turn 18.
My name is Bethany. I'm 4.
My name is Evelyn, and I'm 9 years old.
I'm Jonathan, and I'm 8 years old.
Some very familiar faces we've introduced you to before, and many new children as well. Many who lost parents in that deadly earthquake nearly 4 years ago, like 7-year-old Julene.
When the earthquake happened, she was in her yard playing, and her mom and dad were in the house, and the house fell. Her mom and dad both died.
Jeff Alley and his wife Patty lived here with the children for a year. He was here when a man finally brought Julene to the mission. She had been bounced around from home to home so much, the man didn't even know her name when he dropped her off.
To see her now, she's happy and she's fitting right in with the kids.
Kids who are basically siblings and classmates going to school each day, learning English in the morning and French in the afternoon. And they have so much to tell us that they couldn't tell us before. We can't speak Creole, but now they can speak to us in English.
There was an earthquake, and I see all of them running there, and then I run too, and me and them starting to cry.
So, have things gotten better?
Yes.
We're making sure that they can pass their French exams here in Haiti. We're making sure that they can pass American exams if they wanted to go to college in America.
Best-selling author Mitch Albom has been running the mission for the past few years, enlisting an amazing group of volunteers to improve conditions here and opening a school 2 years ago.
Ready?
The school here at Have Faith Haiti has been a huge success, and to say the children are enthusiastic about learning is a little bit of an understatement.
It's Wednesday. This is
They love to learn.
What color is this?
What is inside the center of an atom?
Electrons, protons, and neutrons.
What are we doing? Are we orbiting around the center of the atom?
Yes.
Anashime Victor is the lead teacher and administrator. She was born in Haiti but raised in New Jersey. Returning to her native country to run the Have Faith Haiti school, she is in her 2nd year here.
I really believe in what we're doing, and just to see the children develop, just to see them grow in this entire process, it's just like, wow, it's a miracle sometimes.
Are you learning English and French?
Yes.
The school is going good. We learn a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you want to do when you get older or anything like that?
I want to be a nurse because the nurse take care of the person.
4, 5, 6, 7.
What do you like about school?
I like everything.
We were here 2 years ago when Jonathan first came to the mission, his mother unable to care for him.
Everybody say hi, Jonathan.
Unable to speak English then, now like the others, Jonathan is thriving.
I can count to 100.
Surrounded by his classmates, his siblings, his family at Have Faith Haiti.
They're my best friend, and I like them.
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Don't please take my sunshine away.
Love that little girl. So much of the success at Have Faith Haiti is because of so many right here in Metro Detroit who've donated to this project because they care about these kids. And tomorrow night on Fox 2 News at 10, we'll show you how challenging life still really is outside the walls of that mission, plus more from the Detroit Muscle Crew volunteers who are making such a difference.
Well, Amy, I know this is a story that is so close to your heart and is such a sort of a personal endeavor for you as well. What changes do you see in the children since the last time you were there? They seem to be thriving. They look so happy.
They are, and they've really come from difficult situations. I mean, this is not an easy life, but first of all, they're so excited to see the Muscle Crew. Those guys just give those kids so much love. But they also are doing so well physically. They're learning so much. They're so excited about that school. They're doing so well there. So in every sort of facet of their lives, I think they are just really blossoming, and it's so good to see that. And it had been 2 years since we'd seen them, so we saw some real familiar faces, and we saw a lot of new kids too.
Now, that mission has become an oasis too in Port-au-Prince, I would imagine.
It really is. I mean, it's a wonderful place for the families who cannot take care of their kids, and unfortunately there are so many families who cannot, and there's a lot of poverty. It's still very difficult in Port-au-Prince. It was difficult in Port-au-Prince in Haiti before the earthquake, and so there's a lot of cleanup that's happened, but it's still not an easy place. And actually in tomorrow's story we'll take you out to the home of one of the children who's there and show you why her mom is so grateful to have her at that mission.
Right. I know that before, when you visited, they were having some real challenges in sort of building the orphanage and making improvements so that they could really handle the children's needs.
Yes, absolutely, and they are still, that is an ongoing process, and that's really sort of tomorrow night's story as well. Just every time they go, the amount of work that needs to be done, because think of all these kids and all the wear and tear on a place, and certainly just in all of Haiti, things are that much more complicated, it seems, because it is Haiti. And so this Muscle Crew group, they just do an incredible job, and there's a lot to still be done. That's why so many of the donations are so important, and because they want to build a bigger school. They need more room. They've got 3 classes in each classroom going at sometimes, because each of these kids is learning at a different level. So I mean, they're really doing everything they can to make sure they are tending to the needs of each child, and so that's a beautiful thing to see, and they just need our support to continue to do it.
Well, they call it an orphanage, but in many ways, thanks to the donations, the generosity of so many people here in Metro Detroit, they've created a family.
It really is. That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Well, and you see their smiles, and it lights up your heart, doesn't it?
I know. You can't help but laugh.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, sounds great.
Thanks.